My people, welcome once again to Truth Unveiled. I remain your host, Osigomo Ikiroda, the principal of Bush Radio Academy. Today, we tear apart the noise and shine the light on a story that touches the very soul of our nation. The long-abandoned National Library project, now revived through the Nigerian's First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu. For over 45 years, the National Library has been a national embarrassment, a project that never saw completion, trapped in red tape and forgotten by successive governments. But at 65, our First Lady decided that her birthday celebration would not be about cake and champagne. She mobilized her friends, well-wishers and supporters to contribute. And today, over 20.4 billion and still counting has been raised toward making this national dream a reality. But of course, as always, the Wailers have crawled out of the woodwork. Suddenly they act like they just discovered the project. They forgot that we were in this same country when a certain former president built his presidential library at the twilight of his administration, leveraging state resources for private legacy. Where were the loud voices then? They were silent. Now that a mother of the nation rallies resources not for herself, but for Nigeria's intellectual future, the same people are crying foul. That is hypocrisy at its finest. Let's be clear. This is not just a building in Abuja. This is the cathedral of knowledge, the archive of our nation's history, the research hub for our scholars, the symbol of a country that values reading, culture, and memory. Imagine a Nigeria where students have access to world-class resources, where our literature, indigenous knowledge, and rare manuscripts are preserved, where digital access connects every state to a national hub of information. That is what this project represents. This is a nation building, not self-aggrandizement. And here's the question: why is this not trending? Why is the media space not flooded with this good news? It's simple: because the Wailers are allergic to joy. They thrive on bad news, they profit from gloom, and so they will never tell their audience that hope is rising, that a project abandoned for decades is finally seeing light. For them, celebrating progress is poison because it destroys their narrative of perpetual despair. But we will tell it, we will shout it, we will put it in the trends where it belongs. Nigeria is winning. When a mother of the nation decides that her birthday gift will be the gift of knowledge to unborn generations, that is not politics, that is patriotism. She has shown that leadership is not only about holding office, but about leaving behind something enduring. Decades from now, when children step into that library, when scholars publish works sourced from its archives, when Nigeria's intellectual capital rises, they will trace it back to this moment. So to the Wailers, we say your silence cannot bury this story. To Nigerians, we say hold leaders accountable, yes, but also support bold moves that serve the nation. And to the First Lady, Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, we salute you. You have turned a personal milestone into a national rebirth. This has been Truth Unveiled. My name is Osigomo Ikiroda, and until next time, remember, we unveil so the truth can set us free.